Hi everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at how to copy a class, how to clone classes, and we'll also look at the option to archive the original classes immediately after cloning, or to keep them active if you prefer not to archive them. So if you do choose to archive them, it's usually because the original class has ended and you no longer want it to appear in the calendar. So to clone a class, you must first log into the platform as an administrator. You would need to head to Configuration, and on the left hand side, Classes. So here you'll be able to see a list of all of your active classes on the platform, and you would just need to select the ones that you want to clone. So in this case we're going to select Yoga, and you'll notice that the selected classes appear in bold, making it easy to identify which ones will be cloned. So once all of your classes are selected, you'll find a series of options below that list. So here you can choose whether you want the original classes to be archived after cloning. If you don't want them archived, simply leave that option unchecked. Another useful option is to copy students. So if you're cloning the class for the new academic year and the same students will continue, enabling this option will automatically include them in the cloned class. It's important to unselect all of the other options. And as mentioned, only select archive classes after being cloned if you really want that action. Next, we would need to set the date for the new classes. So for example, we're going to select start date as November the 1st, and end date we're going to select end of the academic year. We're going to put the 31st of July, for example. So once the start and end dates are set, the option at the bottom here for upgrade one class will become active. So in this case it says one class because we've only selected the one to clone. If you've selected more, it will also indicate that here. If you click on the blue button, a confirmation window will pop up, and if you click on the red button to confirm, the class will be cloned. So if you did choose to archive the originals, they'll also be archived automatically and will no longer appear in your calendar. If you didn't select that option, the cloned versions will be created, but the original classes will also remain visible in your class calendar. So the second thing I wanted to show you was how to copy a class. Now this is very straightforward. We click on the class that we would like to copy. So guitar, for example. And here you'll be able to view two options. You'll be able to see the option just to archive the class, or you can create a copy. So if we select create a copy here in blue, you'll see that the same details appear. However, this class is now called guitar copy. So this here in the brackets is just to indicate that this is a copy of the class, it's not the original. However, it will have all of the same details as the previous class did. Now, bear in mind here that when you create a copy of a class, it will always be copied as a planned class. You would have to activate this here with the option for active for it to be able to appear on your normal class calendar. If you don't select the option for active, then when you go to the classes, it will appear in your planned calendar. Okay, so we have a couple here. Those are the different tests that I have been doing. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Thank you.